to surprise his highly experienced opponent with a new plan involving a pawn sacrifice. After the well-known moves e4, e5, d4, e take d4, knight take d4, Peter Leko goes for the classical Scotch, bishop to c5, and Carlsen played bishop to e3. He's threatening to win a piece, to which black has three different moves, and the best is queen to f6. He plays d6, bishop c5, and then after the move d takes c5, changing the queen, the endgame is almost winning for white. So the other move is, of course, the blunder, knight to e7, as white is going to win a piece with knight takes c6, bishop to c5. So Leko continue with the best move, queen to f6. Here in this position, of course, white goes c3, defending the knight on d4, and after knight g to e7, bishop to c4, we have a main starting point of the classical Scotch. And the most common move here is knight to e5, but it's useful now to have a wider picture of black possibilities. Queen g6 is a move which I already considered in my previous videos. Can you find now the refutation of this move? If you need more time, then you can pause your video. Of course, knight takes c6 to bishop to f7 check, winning the pawn, to king to f7, you just go queen to h5 check, and took the bishop on c5, and remaining with the piece up, with the pawn up, and so on, won a game. The other good move is d6. It looks like the most natural move, but after white castle short, there is only way to meet the threats of knight d5 and knight c6, knight to e5, and after bishop e2 and queen g6, black is coming back to the game. It's just transposition to the game. And there is one more possibility for black to play b6. Very interesting idea. Black is castling long, aiming to castling long, and supporting the d5 break by the rook on d8 and bishop on b7. My suggestion here for white is to play castle short, f4, typical way to continue, just taking the central square e5 after castle long. Now we have one more time the opposite side castling position, where white can more quickly start his initiative by sacrifice b4, c take d4, now d5, e5, queen h6, now just coming back. And if black takes the pawn, then after queen d2, knight c6 and f5, suddenly black is in a serious trouble. His queen is going to be trapped. So let's come back to a position after bishop c4, and black plays the main move, knight e5, to which white responds bishop e2. And here Peter Leko played the queen to g6, which is the most precise move order for black. With d5, it's too early, as opening the center is risking. White goes castle short. If black takes the pawn, then a very strong move, knight to b5, attacking both c7 and c5. And doesn't matter what black is doing, they will going to lose the material. If bishop to b6, then we take bishop to b6. Queen to b6 looks like everything is in order, but the refutation is queen to d4 with double attack, attacking the knight on e5 and queen on b6. And after changing, white takes the pawn, c take d4, and there is a double attack against c7 and the knight on e5. The move bishop b6 is also not saving the game, because white has a very strong option, bishop to c5, which is a very big advantage. Taking c5 is impossible, as it leads to mating to mate. Okay, so now you understand where it goes here in this position, queen to g6. Reason. Now we have a white goes with castle short, defending the g2 pawn, and they play d6, again the best move. You know already the refutation of d5. I've seen already this move introduced now in my video, my previous video. You can refresh your memory and check the video about the classical Scotch. Remember, after bishop h5, the move is white almost decided to attack. So after the move d6, now Carlsen is choosing the most aggressive option, move f4, sacrificing the central pawn. He's achieving to have a long-term pressure in the center and on the queen side. Now Leko decided to accept the sacrifice, and another safety move was just to go knight to g4, which I recommend to take bishop to g4. After bishop to g4, just to play queen d3, defending the pawn and keeping good attacking chances, as f5 is an unpleasant threat. And here on the move f4, black shouldn't go move bishop h3, attacking g2, because we get rook f2. And after knight g4, it's a very aggressive reply. Now can you find the white winning consequences? The move is f5, attacking the queen, and if knight e3, we have a counter-attack against white queen, but we have a queen a4 check, and black is going to lose his queen. So we have now position after queen takes e4, to which Carlsen responds with the move bishop f2. And now a couple of good moves are needed to stay in the game. Black took bishop to d4, this is the only move. Taking the pawn is not recommendable, because knight b5, attacking both c7, and attacking the queen after changing the bishops. And of course, another wrong move can be knight to g6, when white goes knight d2, attacking the queen. Taking the pawn again is bad because knight d5, but queen d5 is also not helping because bishop c4, and black queen is trapped. So after bishop takes d4, bishop f2, bishop takes d4, white takes c take d4, and black goes knight to g6, white has knight to c3, and after queen takes f4, white goes d5, typical move, knight d5, and then knight d5, attacking c7, and black is losing material, doesn't matter what you do. For example, castle, knight c7, and after rook b8, white goes bishop take a7, winning material is attacking both the queen and the rook. So after taking on d4, of course, black went knight to g6, play g3. And this is now the critical position, when Leko missed the most critical point, because having lost a lot of time finding the safe way to the white's minefield. Now he doesn't want to spend too much time and play quickly the move, which looks like the most simple solution, play the move castle short. Of course, here, black only continuation to stop white initiative was to play bishop h3, and after bishop f3, queen to f5, rook e1. The key move was a d5, blocking both white bishops, aiming to sacrifice, to return the pawn after queen d3, castle, knight to c3, and then c6, blocking safely both white bishops on f3 and f2, and having at least equal position. Another possible move was to play d5, immediately blocking the d4 pawn. Can you now see, can you find the best white continuation? Try to find the reputation of this move. If you need more time, you can pause your video. Here, of course, white is playing bishop on d3, attacking the queen, and after the only move queen e6, white goes f5, winning a piece as knight takes f5 is losing to rook e1. So now you understand how dangerous is the position for black. So g3 when castle short, and now Carlsen realized his main idea, knight c3, queen f5, now d5. With this move, despite black's extra pawn, now it's much more easier to play white, as he has a lot of space, with good places for his pieces. There is a knight b5 idea, rook c1, bishop can come to f3, the knight from d5 coming to d4. White has a complete domination. Black has a lot of issues defending the pawn c7 as he goes c6. His d6 pawn will be falling. So after a6, black will defend it against knight d5, but there is rook e1. Black was planning to go knight g8, knight f6, but he didn't realize this idea on time. And after rook c1, bishop to d7. Of course, there is no big deal. It's a useful move now, defending d5 pawn, preparing the knight e2, knight d4, activating the knight. So now a couple of passive moves which gives white a very strong initiative. Queen b3. Now d5 is the only move to defend, and knight e2, preparing knight d4. When like we didn't find the proper way to play counterplay, it was possible to complete the idea with transferring the knight to f6, creating some counterplay. But he played immediately queen h3. Now knight d4, bishop g4, trying to change some pieces. But after bishop g2, h4, when you see all black pieces are stuck on the king side and his queen side pawns are falling, and he continued knight g8, and after rook c6, and Carlsen just took the pawn, and b5 is also dropping. White should be winning. So let me resume the most important point of this game. With the move f4, Magnus Carlsen introduced a dangerous plan involving the sacrifice of his central pawn. Then when he played d5, he crumpled down black position on the queen side, and the possession of the strong bishop pair and the semi-offensive file proves to be decisive. When Leko didn't find the proper way to create a reasonable counterplay, and the complete disaster of his queen side was only a matter of time. I hope you enjoyed this instructive top-level game and learned something more about the positional ways to fight in the Scotch game. When your opponent is entirely focused to stop your tactics, then sacrificing material, getting a complete domination might be the most dangerous way to continue the opening initiative. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Nope. Ooh.